What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another carry for him. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down, ball at the 36. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. His first throw is an interception. And the Patriots have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Throwing now off play action. That one completes a Turner. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down at the line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
The give here on 2nd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
To the air, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, I know some old-school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a 1st down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. Know how valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He stays up. He's going to keep it this time. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Into the 2nd level past the 30. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Throwing from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From the 32. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. First time this game they've looked to him. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They've got first down from the 31. Back to the well again. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. They give it to him again. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down from the red zone. This one's caught. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Fry will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills pull ahead 6-3 in the first. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a New England first down. He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Still going past the 40. And finally stopped at the 34. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Another carry for the running back.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw. Cut out left. And they take him down right along the 30.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Bills are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Design bootleg here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 2nd and 3 now. From the 39. On the move, headed right. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Throwing now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So no return on that punt. And the Pats will take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Here's a give up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. Complete out to the right. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. It is Cup left side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
They send a man in motion. Back now, pressure on its way. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Hand off to the back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Patriots sending the field goal unit out for a try. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
On the return, here's Jones. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. brother, it's another interception. And he makes the Hets go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to throw now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pass play now. He beams one deep right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Patriots have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
They'll run here on 1st down. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Fits it through the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He'll throw it yet again. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills chop some of the lead off before the half. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills cut the lead down to 10. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. He lets one fly deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw to begin this drive. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Here's the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Another carry for him. Has some space inside the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Looking to the air here. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
They're going play action. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
It's fourth down.
He's back to throw. He's got a man left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Throwing it again here. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 10. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage. That one right down the middle. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
And this one doesn't go far. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up third and 8. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. Now they're up against it here on 4th down. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
First and 10 now from the 30. Right up the gut. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Plowing up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Trying the right side. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. On the return, here's Jones. And look at this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Setting up a throw. Chased out to his right. On the run right. Throwing deep down his... Oh, brother. It's another interception. Patriots get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Going ground here. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kyer Elam makes the play. And the Bills have some new life in the 4th. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Patriots will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Complete out to the right. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here's the give. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. He hands it off. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 45 on second down. Forced out to his right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now give left side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds the in route complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and throw it here. He puts some juice on it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kyer Elam makes the play. And the Bills have some new life in the 4th.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He fires one deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets this forward to the 19. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. Now we're on the counter. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 10 now. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Bills got to score in a hurry. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Another chance for him. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Fry. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down for a loss. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Back to throw. Cut out left. Hit some space around midfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Running this one left. And he'll be brought down after a short carry that crosses the 45. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back, 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. 18, right here. Go street.
Looking to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Bills regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Setting up to pass. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. To throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So this is a win for the Patriots. And there was no easy